Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. Family, today the 14th of December 2023, friends, family members, fans, as well as colleagues gathered at the Rima Bible Church in Randburg, Johannesburg for the memorial service of the late singer Bulelwa Zahara Mkutukana. Zahara departed from this earth on Monday evening because of a short illness that was caused by some liver complications. You know, some fellow stars who were there admitted that they have been unkind to Zahara. Anele, Mdoda and Somizi, Mhlongo said Zahara was one of the most mocked personalities. Somizi further said, if Zahara cried for help, which she always did, hardly anybody jumped. In his tribute, Somizi Mhlongo apologized for the joke he made at Zahara's expense at the Summers Awards. Family, in the following clip, let's listen to Somizi as he was saying, I learned my lessons and we have failed her. Let's listen, family.
Sanbonani, So, me personally, I don't like speeches, and I've even said it. It's in my will. At my funeral, I don't want speeches. No, I'm being serious, and I'll tell you why I don't like speeches. Because a part of me feels like we box everything and pack everything in real life and save it for speeches at a funeral. And for me, is that we hope that the person that we're speaking to can hear us, but we don't know. So for me, why do we save all this time when we could have told this person what I'm about to say? Because we only imagine what happens on the other side. No one knows if there's even the other side. We live in hope based on our religions and our beliefs that they are on the other side listening. But for me, it's like, why? When are we ever going to learn to say what we feel when we feel it at that time? Chances are 80% of people in this room haven't seen Zahara in months. But we flew and drove from everywhere in the world and made the effort because she's gone. And it's not because we didn't know what she was going through, even before she went to hospital. So for me, I'm big on telling the person how I feel at the time, and I never run out of, I love you, I care, are you okay? And with Zahara, I just want to quickly tell you guys how I met her. I met her before she recorded an album. I met her, she was basking at a restaurant in East London. And she always liked to tell the story, which I was the first person to give her a paper note in her basket. And I had a stash of 20 rands, and the only part I wanted was when she went, cling, lege, cling, lick, come. And I go, pinda foot. Cling, lege, ling, lick, come. Nange and it's pinda foot. I different color pass, different cling, nange. And that song was a hit to me before she even recorded it. And I guess that's the song that they discovered her with. And I knew from that time, and even that day I said, if I was a record executive, I would take this girl. But then, as fate would happen, she became one of the biggest superstars that we have. The other day I posted something about how we have failed her as an industry, as friends. We have failed her, and we owe her an apology, and I'm one of the people that owes her an apology, And there was a time I remember I was hosting the Summer Awards and I made a joke about her drinking and stuff. And only later in years you realize what you say to people, how you make people feel, is very important, how you make people feel. And I learned my lesson because I took it for granted as a joke. Kanti, you don't know how much you hurt people. And I realized later that I've hurt her. And luckily we had time on earth to reconcile and become friends again. But still she went through a rough time. Where was Somizi? Nowhere. Where were we? Nowhere. When we could have helped and said, Chomi, you need help on APCNT, we're carrying on with our lives. And we need to internally apologize to her and say, we are sorry, we can do better. What are we learning from Zahara's story is to do better. Stop making fun of other people's downfalls. Besimhleba, simhleka, singamncedisi. And here I am now standing as if I was there throughout. I wasn't there throughout. So the biggest lesson I've learned, and I hope everyone in this room learns, don't ever laugh or make a joke on someone else's downfall. If you can't help, shut up. If you can't contribute positively, shut up. The same people on social media that keep on saying, we've lost an icon. Did you treat her like an icon? I don't think so. Did you treat her like you are scared of losing her? I don't think so. But we can change. We can do better. Moving forward, anyone who's listening to this, let's do better. In the name of Zahara, let's do better. Let nobody, whether famous or not famous, go through hell if you can help. And help does not mean just monetary. Help is a talk, is a call, is a, are you okay? Can I give you a hug? And stuff like that. Let's do better. In the name of Zahara, we are sorry. May your soul rest in peace. Please forgive us. And may your soul keep thriving and thriving wherever you are. Your dreams have not ended. They've just ended on earth. But wherever you are, Zahara, please keep shining and forgive us. We love you. Thank you.
Family, if you haven't heard Somizi very well, please, I beg you, rewind this video, rewind it, especially the part where Somizi is giving his tribute. You know, there is a lot that we are learning from Somizi. There's a lot that we can learn from what he is saying about Zahara, to the people who are in the auditorium, to the friends, even those who are not there, to South Africa at large. You know, there's a lot to learn. When Somizi is saying this, what came into my mind was that indeed it's true. We are very good at saying good things about people when they are already gone. Whether they hear what we say or not, only God knows. But what I know about us people is that we are good at, loving people when they are gone. When people struggle in front of our eyes, we believe they deserve to struggle. We believe it is their punishment. Instead of helping, we will say, no. Let that person be punished. So I like it more when Somizi includes himself in the people who have failed Zahara. Somizi doesn't blame other people and leave himself out. He's saying, myself included. I am included in these friends. Friends who were not there when Zahara needed help. Family, I have learned a lot from what Somizi is saying. Somizi says we need to give each other support, especially when people are in need. People need to learn to support each other. and not wait until it is late. When this person is gone, how are we going to support him or her? So we need to bring our support when this person is still alive. We need to check in our environment, family, check in our area, check in our families, check in our neighborhood, check around you for people who need help, people who need assistance. You know, some of these people may not even say it, but when you look at them, it may be obvious that this person needs assistance. This person is in need. So family, how many things that we just throw away without looking around? The food that we throw in our bins without checking with our neighbors, without checking the neighboring schools. There are children who go there. You find that the last meal for that child was yesterday at school. Then the child will see the next meal when he or she is at school. But there is a community. There are people who can. There are people whom God has given jobs. This is what Somizi is saying. Look around. Let's check among ourselves who are the people who need help. We mustn't wait until they are gone from this world. Family, I think I have heard him. If you haven't, just rewind to this video and listen to him carefully. Thank you so much, family. Hope we are going to improve. We have also learned our lessons, as Somizi is saying. He has learned a lesson from doing what he has done, saying what he has said about Zahara. Now today, he is regretting. Today, he's regretting not to being there for Zahara. And unfortunately, Zahara is gone and is gone forever. So there is no way Somizi can go and say, Zahara, I'm sorry for what I have done. So let us not wait until our people are gone, because we may not have an opportunity to go and say, I am sorry. We need to do it right away. Family, thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Please like it before you leave. Subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so yet. I love you, family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.